Prospect Spring Shifters, written by Mandy Roth, narrated by Mason Lloyd and David Barker.
Blaze of Glory, Prospect Springs Shifters, Book 1, written by Mandy Roth, narrated by Mason Lloyd. Chapter 1. New West Frontier, Prospect Springs, New Earth, 2807.
John, what the hell do you think you're doing? You can't go riding into town, kicking up a row, and laying claim to another man's property.
Jonathan MacSweeny glared at his best friend and cousin, Eli MacSweeny. Jonathan's temperament had been bad to start with. It only worsened since he'd gotten up, and this wasn't helping it along any. At the current rate of progression, he'd be likely to shoot fire from his eyes and tear a man limb from limb before the night was out. The first was out of reach even for someone like Jonathan, but the second was a distinct possibility.
Just because the man had a hand in fathering her doesn't mean he owns her, Jonathan stressed, and if I feel like making a scene, I will.
He fisted the reins of his horse. The need to be on their way was great for Jonathan. Every second they delayed was a second he could have had with the woman who turned him inside out with nothing more than a glance.
According to the law, her daddy does own her, at least till she's married off. Then her husband does.
Eli tipped his head slightly, sending dark strands of hair over his shoulders. The jet-black hair was a MacSweeny trait, one the ladies seemed to adore, and the church-going elderly women seemed to take as a sign of the devil. Probably didn't help much that the boys had inhuman eyes. They weren't exactly human, so it sort of went hand in hand. Thankfully, over the years, the religious people in Prospect Springs had come to understand that although by all outward appearances the MacSweeny family was touched by the devil, they meant no harm and were honest boys. Who and what they were wasn't a total secret because the rumors floated. The boys did nothing to stop the scuttlebutt. Almost all of them had remained in the area. None had started families yet. It was probably a good thing since there were so many of them. Hell, there were 4 in his immediate family alone. Eli had 2 brothers. That had them up to 7 already, and Jonathan hadn't even begun to think about his other 2 uncles and their boys. All boys, all rowdy, all different.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?